Watch the Dragon Balls glow, yeah, they light up the night. Got Goku and friends, man, they're ready to fight. Villains step up, think they're looking for glory, but they don't know they're in for a story. High stakes battles on every new planet. Adventures unfold, can you understand it? Chi-Chi's worried Goku's out with the boys, riding on Nimbus causing all kinds of noise. Dragon Ball Daima, ain't no simple quest. Goku and crew, they're the absolute best. Fighting for justice, through every twist and turn. Power levels rising, watch the planet burn. Pilaf and his gang, yeah, they're plotting each scheme, trying to steal magic, disrupt every dream. But heroes always got that fire inside. With every new challenge we rise and collide. Wish upon the stars, see the dragons appear. Shenron's got the power, make your dreams clear. With courage and sweat, we'll conquer them all. From the fierce icy tundra to the ancient hall. Dragon Ball Daima, ain't no simple quest. Goku and crew, they're the absolute best. Fighting for justice, through every twist and turn. Power levels rising, watch the planet burn. Planet burn.
Back, it's time to power up for a deep dive into, you guessed it, the Dragon Ball universe. We're talking about the brand new series Dragon Ball Daima, you know, the one that premiered back in October.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, we've got this this awesome fan-made summary video, and it gives us all the details of the plot. So, you know, think of this as your like cheat sheet to the Daima universe, you know, all without having to watch all the episodes.
Sounds good to me.
So what makes this series?
Well, actually what makes it really special is that Akira Toriyama, the legend himself, was directly involved.
Oh, wow.
This was like one of his final projects before, well, you know, he passed away in March of 24. And you can just feel his creative touch throughout the whole thing. Like,
wow.
It's incredible. He did the story, the character design, even designed like vehicles and monsters.
Wow. That's amazing to have, you know, that kind of personal touch from the creator.
Yeah.
Especially in one of his last works. And speaking of personal touches, even the title Daima kind of adds a layer of intrigue to it, don't you think?
Yeah, how so?
Well, it's not a real word, but in Japanese it's written as ati, which, you know, it hints at something powerful, maybe even like demonic, right?
Definitely, and you hit the nail on the head with that demonic element. It's actually a key part of the story. This one picks up after the whole Majin Buu saga. Our heroes, they're enjoying some peace, but that's all shattered when our new antagonist, Goma, shows up on the scene. He's the supreme king of the demon realm.
All right, so we've got Goma, this big bad, and he's got a plan, right, to get rid of any future threats to his reign, which is, I mean, it's pretty standard villain stuff, right?
Sure.
But here's where it gets really interesting. He uses the Earth's Dragon Balls to make a wish that totally flips the script. He wishes for all the Z warriors who fought Majin Buu to be turned back into children.
Yeah, you know, this is where Toriyama's genius really shines. It's not just some random wacky twist, right?
Yeah.
Think about it, turning the Z warriors into kids. It's actually a brilliant move, tactically speaking, because it robs them of their experience, you know, their honed fighting skills, their power.
Right.
So it levels the playing field, and it forces them to confront their past selves in a way.
Wow. I never even thought about it like that. That's deep, man.
It adds a whole new, like, psychological layer to this story.
It does. So we've got, like, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, all these powerhouses back to being, like, little kids.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I bet Vegeta's not happy about that.
Oh, you can bet he's fuming. But Goma doesn't just stop there.
Oh, no.
He kidnaps a de-aged Dende and retreats to the demon realm, which, and as you know, is notoriously difficult to get to.
So not only are they facing a powerful new enemy, they're also stuck as kids, and they're trapped in like this dangerous, mysterious dimension.
Yep.
What's the demon realm like? Is it all fire and brimstone, or is there more to it?
It's way more complex than that. Like, picture this. The demon realm is split into 3 different worlds, each with its own unique environment and challenges. The atmosphere is super dense, which makes flying really tough, and there are all sorts of crazy creatures just lurking around.
Sounds intense.
Oh, and to top it off, their spaceship needs this special fuel just to navigate the realm.
Oh, man. A logistical nightmare on top of everything else.
It is. It is. It's like they're not just fighting Goma, they're fighting the environment itself.
So they're going to need all the help they can get. Do they meet any allies in this strange new world?
They do, actually. And one of the most interesting new characters is this demon girl, Pansy. She's actually kind of an unexpected ally to the Z-Warriors.
Wait, a demon helping the good guys?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not something you see every day in Dragon Ball. What's her deal?
It seems like she's not really a fan of Goma's methods, and she sees the Z-Warriors, even as kids, as a potential force for good. Plus, she's really good at getting him out of sticky situations, kind of like Bulma in the human world.
Gotcha. So Pansy's on their side. Are there any other, like, notable characters they meet in the demon realm?
Oh, absolutely. There's the Gendarmerie, the Demon Realm's police force. They're pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
They try to apprehend Goku, which is,
Oh, that's classic.
yeah. And then there are the Tamagamis. They're these powerful robot guardians, and they each protect one of the Demon Realm's Dragon Balls.
Oh, wow. So to get the Dragon Balls, the Z Warriors have to face these Tamagamis, like, in some sort of challenge.
Exactly. It's not just about, like, brute force. They got to use their brains, too.
Oh, that's classic Dragon Ball. It's always a good mix of action and smarts.
Right. But then, just when you think you've got things figured out, the plot throws you a curveball. Remember Dr. Rinsu, the Supreme Kai Shin's sister?
Uh-oh.
Well, she's got her own agenda, and it involves the Dragon Balls.
This can't be good. What's she up to?
Well, at first it seems like she just wants to use the Dragon Balls for research, but
Okay.
there's a twist. She secretly wants to become the Supreme Demon King herself.
Wow. So it's not just about research for her, it's about power.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got Goma, the Z-Warriors, and now this power-hungry scientist all wanting the Dragon Balls. What about Glorio, though? We haven't heard much about him.
Yeah, he's a bit of an enigma, but, his connection to the Supreme Kai and his knowledge of the demon realm, well, it all suggests he'll play a pretty crucial role. And remember, this is just the beginning. Things are about to get a lot more complicated.
Oh, man, I can't wait to hear what happens next.
Me neither.
So we've got these Tamagami Guardians, each protective a Dragon Ball. What are these challenges like? Are we talking, like, classic tournament arcs or something totally different?
Each encounter is unique, which keeps things really interesting. Like, for example, the first Tamagami. Goku has to face it in a test of pure strength.
Oh, wow.
A battle that pushes him to his limits, even as a kid.
I bet those fight scenes are incredible. The animators must have had a field day with that.
Oh, absolutely. But it's not just about brute strength, To win the Dragon Ball, Goku also has to solve this puzzle. It's like a tricky shell game.
A shell game.
Yeah, it really shows that his mind is just as sharp as his fighting skills.
That's classic Dragon Ball. Always a good balance of action and brains. What about the other Z-Warriors? What kind of challenges do they face?
Well, there's this new character, Ku. He's got a bit of a sweet tooth, and his challenge involves a mountain of chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah. And he's got to use some serious math skills to figure it out.
Hold on, a chocolate-loving math whiz? That's like the best combination ever. I think Ku might be my new favorite character.
He's pretty great.
What about Vegeta, though? I can't imagine he's too thrilled about being a kid again.
You're telling me he gets stuck dealing with a giant kraken?
A kraken?
Yeah, not exactly something that suits his pride, but hey, at least it gives him an excuse to go Super Saiyan 2.
Oh, yeah. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta versus a giant kraken. Now, that is a visual I need to see. But hold on. While all this is happening, what are Goma and Dr. Rinsu doing? Are they just watching the chaos unfold?
Goma, being the strategist that he is, he decides to take matters into his own hands. He disables all the Warp Lords.
The Warp Lords.
Yeah, those interdimensional portals.
Oh, right.
It traps the Z-Warriors in the second demon world.
Oh, man. That's cold. So they're stuck.
Yeah, it's a major setback for them.
It seems like Goma is as cunning as he is powerful. And what about Dr. Rinsu? Is she still fixated on becoming the Supreme Demon King?
Oh yeah, her true colors definitely start to show. When Shin asks her for the Dragon Ball she won, she refuses.
She just flat out refuses.
Yep. And then she reveals her plan to use it to, strengthen the demon realm and maybe even dominate other universes.
So it's not just about research, it's about power. But is she really a straight-up villain? I mean, we've seen characters take some unexpected turns in Dragon Ball before.
That's true. It wouldn't be a Dragon Ball saga without some complex characters and, shifting allegiances. And speaking of shifting allegiances, things get really interesting when Arinsu calls Glorio.
Glorio?
Yeah, she asked him to bring her the Dragon Balls. Remember, he's connected to the Supreme Kai.
Yeah, Glorio's been kind of a wild card this whole time. What's his play here?
Well, this is where it gets really mind-blowing. It turns out Glorio has secretly learned the Namekian language.
No way.
And he summons a red Purunga.
A red Purunga? What's that?
It's like a powerful ultimate version of the wish-granting dragon.
Whoa.
Arinsu then tells him to wish for her to become the Supreme Demon King.
Is he gonna do it? What happens?
Well, that's the cliffhanger. He hesitates, clearly conflicted about the whole thing. And instead of saying Arinsu's wish, he whispers a different one to the red Porinka.
A different wish.
Yeah, an unknown wish, and it gets granted. We have no idea what you wish for.
No way. That's crazy. What could he have wished for? This is insane.
Right? And then we get to the final confrontation, the epic showdown between Goku and Goma. But Goma's still got some tricks up his sleeve. As a last resort, he transforms into his giant energy-draining form.
Goku in trouble. That's never a good sign.
It's not.
How can he possibly win against something that powerful?
Well, remember Kua, our chocolate-loving math whiz?
Yeah.
He steps up in a big way, powered by, you guessed it, a giant chocolate cookie.
Of course.
And together, they manage to push Goma back, at least for a little while.
Teamwork makes the dream work. But what about Goma's energy-draining ability? How do they deal with that?
That's where Neva comes in. He uses his magic to give Goku a power boost.
Like a Senzu bean.
Kinda. It allows him to transform into Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4, now we're talking. You gotta admit, Toriyama knows how to deliver those epic power-ups. But is it enough to take down Goma?
It definitely evens the odds. With the help of the other Z-Warriors, Goku launches a devastating Kamehameha. But Goma's tough, one of the toughest they've ever faced, and he doesn't go down without a fight.
So what happens next? Does Goku win? Do they escape the demon realm? And what about Glorio's wish? I need answers.
Well, to find out, we need to head into the final part of our deep dive. Get ready for the thrilling conclusion to Dragon Ball Daima.
Okay, so here we are, back again, and I gotta say, that cliffhanger from last time, man, it's killing me.
Oh, I know, right?
So last we saw, Goku was fighting Goma, in that giant energy-sucking form.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane.
It was a battle for the ages, for sure. And then there's that whole mystery with Glorio's wish, still hanging over everything.
Like a ticking time bomb. So what happens next?
Buckle up, because the ending of Dragon Ball Daima, it's something else. Even with Super Saiyan 4 power and all the Z-Warriors, together, taking Goma down, it's a huge challenge. He's like a force of nature, just relentless. Yeah.
I can only imagine. They're exhausted, energy drained, powers pushed to the limit. And then there's Glorio's wish. We have no idea what he wished for. It makes it so much more engaging, don't you think?
Oh, totally. It's classic Dragon Ball, right? Keeps you guessing.
For sure. But it has to have an impact on the fight, right?
It does. It's subtle, but, if you rewatch the battle, you'll notice something. There's a shift in the energy, Some fans think Glorio's wish, changed the balance of power in the demon realm, gave Goku an opening.
Interesting. Clever, really. But come on, does Goku win? Did they get out of the demon realm?
They do. Eventually, Goku, he just, he wants to go home, right? And with help from his friends, he delivers this final blow to Goma, ends his reign. And with Goma out of the picture, they gather the Demon Realm Dragon Balls, get back to their normal ages, even fix the Warp Lord so they can go home.
Phew, what a relief. So everyone's back on Earth, safe and sound, happy ending.
Well, yeah, in a way. I mean, the threat is gone, but Glorio's wish, it's still out there. And we get the feeling it's going to affect, the whole Dragon Ball universe.
Really? So even in victory, there's this sense of, anticipation. Like the story isn't really over.
Right. It keeps us coming back for more.
It's amazing. New adventures, new challenges, new mysteries. It's brilliant.
It's a testament to Toriyama. He left us with this story that takes Dragon Ball in a whole new direction.
Yeah.
New characters, amazing battles. It makes you think Dragon Ball Daima. It's a must-watch for any fan. It's a fitting tribute and a thrilling new chapter in the saga.
Absolutely. Dragon Ball Daima, it's a masterpiece. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive, but before we go, we gotta ask, what do you think Glorio wished for? How will it shape the future of Dragon Ball?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.